how to turn the lemon of COVID-19 into lemonade. Yes, we can make a little lemonade from the lemon that has been handed to us. We didn't ask for it, but it is here. It is a time that people are going through challenging times. I want to say to you, my friend, I want to encourage you that during this pandemic, during this crisis, you can take some time and stay focused and shift your mind a little bit. Take some time. I want to encourage you. Spend some time of hope. Listen to a message of hope, a song of hope, a prayer of hope. It's what's going to help you during this time to cheer up, to find energy and joy as you navigate during this crisis, this national shift pandemic. It's a national crisis. Yes, it is. But we have got to survive. We've got to survive. Believe it or not, we've got to survive it. On the other side of a storm is the strength that comes from navigating through it. Let's raise your sail and let's begin. Rumble! Yes. Today I want to talk to you again about how to make a little lemonade from the lemon of COVID-19 that has been handed to us. COVID-19 can impact your life in a positive way. Believe it. I just said it. It has impacted my life. And that is why I'm doing what I am doing. You've got to take the limits off. You've got the capacity to increase and to climb during this season. You don't need to be pulling in sprats when you can pull in sharks. Yes, take the limits off. This is a time where we've got to navigate the crisis by focusing on things that are positive, things that are lovely. If we continue every day to sit down and to listen to the news, the negative things that are coming in constantly, it is good to listen to the news. You need to know what is happening, but do not feed yourselves on the negative things. Oh, you sit down, wonder what's the next big thing that's coming. Oh no. I started out when the COVID-19 pandemic hits the world. I used to sit down sometimes and I always wonder, what's the next big news? What it's going to be like? But I realized that it only caused me and my mind to be distracted. It only causes distraction. We've got to allow change from distraction and make some traction. Distraction is what pulls you away, right? It pulls you and draws you away. But traction, it pulls you and draws you. We have to change what is happening. We can't change what is happening, of course, certainly with COVID-19, but we can change our focus and the way we do things. We have to be creative, innovative. Diversity is what is needed during this season. So if you've always done some things like going out to people physically, no, there's social distancing right across the entire world. It's a national crisis. No, you have to start learning how you can go on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all the social media platforms and use your talent. Be creative. God has given you your gifts. God has created this world. And He has given us the opportunity. He has given us the gifts and the talents to be creative. And that's why we were created to create. Yes, to create. . know that greatness begins in the valley. It's during dark times that people think about new ways. That's the time that newness can be birthed. It's a time when people get to think about their next big thing, their next big move. Yes. Try and remain positive during this crisis. It's a time when the world, the entire world, is being fed with news negatively, impacting the people's lives. But you've got to remain positive. You don't want to be caught into the negativity, feeding yourself with negative news. Be so consumed with your why and your how that you are less focused on the negativity. As I said earlier, be creative. Get into innovation and diversity, and that will move you ahead. Just pay it forward and keep going. I am not celebrating this pandemic because people are dying right across the world. But all I'm saying to you is, during this crisis, let us remain focused. Let us, I know it is hard to pivot and move forward during this crisis, but we can by the help of the Lord. Let us thank God and depend upon Him during this crisis as we move forward, as we pay forward, as we step into new hope. Yes. Let us step into new hope. What's going to be your story after this pandemic? What are you going to tell your future generation? What will be your experience? What are you going to share with them? How did you manage? How did you cope during this crisis? Let it be one that is headed with positivity. Yes. During this time, it's a time to make use of, for example, courses that are being offered online. I personally have always wanted to do a project management course, a course that's always offered face-to-face. But when I heard that it's going to be offered online, I jumped at it. Yes, it required time, energy, and resources. But we have to pull in our resources to make things happen. We have to do something to make things happen. We have to move forward. John Maxwell, my mentor, he says we should stay in our strength zone and not in our weak zone. How are you coping, my friend? How are you coping? I'm here to help you. And I hope that this video has encouraged you, has motivated you, and has strengthened you somewhat. Stay in your strength zone. I know that there are plenty of questions on your mind as you navigate through this sudden shift. I personally have to be dealing with working from home sometimes, schooling, babysitting. It's like a triple job. It's not easy, I know for sure. But as you navigate this season, I know it's a national social distancing practice that we have to be enduring. Some of us, we are not used to that any at all. But guess what? I encourage you to again listen to some messages of hope. I encourage you to go after your dream. There's something that's important to you. Go after it. Feel for it. Be hungry and thirsty for what you can gain during this crisis. Yes, go ahead, my friend, and take the risk. Take the limits off. We don't want to be like the cowardly lion. that wonders what would have happened if I was more courageous. Let us be brave. It is not over until it's over. It's not over until we are dead. We have life. Let us move forward. Positive vibes. Until then, see you around.